رجالا نوحي إليهم من أهل القرى لما أرسلنا, we did not send. ما is نافية, أرسل رسل, أرسل أرسل أرسل, أرسل أرسل أرسلوا, ماضي from باب الإفعال. It is أرسلنا, we sent. وما أرسلنا, we did not send. وما أرسلنا, we did not send من قبلك, before you, إلا but رجالا, men.
Do you have an extra table?
Sorry?
An extra table?
They're at the bottom of the stairs. At the bottom of the stairs, there's 4 of
You
them.
go somewhere else, young boy. Young generation, sometimes I appreciate very much, very aggressive. But sometimes a little too much. They don't know. Aggressive for Islam, I mean doing something good, like confident, like, let me grab, let me be successful, let me do whatever I want. But sometimes it is, at least in Eastern tradition, Islamic tradition, a little bit disrespectful to the elderly. This is a big problem between elderly people and young generation, big problem. Young generation come like that, a little bit ignoring. It is a little too much sometimes, but this change of generational changes, that is big subject everywhere, not here, everywhere. Here, of course, it is obvious between immigrant Muslims and children born here, cultural differences, very big difference, definitely. But okay, youth, very important for the future of Ummah. If you ask me, I will stop all activities. If somebody, people, a villager, a city, a country, people, state, people, Muslims, they obey me, I will say, hey, stop. No outside of agenda, collect money, send, or go or concert. This is, we need to do 1,000 things. We cannot do same time everything. Let us arrange first thing first, important thing. What is important thing? For me, important thing, Islam is here. First, establishing oneself institutional wise, and this is first one, all money, all effort will go to that. In 1, 2, 3 years, after that, it will reflect to your country, to my country, stronger than you think, if you establish yourself here. Better unity, organization, and everything. Second thing, youth. Of course, education, everything. We cannot change people like me, because already established or as, but we need to shape you. If we shape nicely, okay. If we don't shape nicely, gone finished. Later on, you will beat your knees, as we say. You will hit your head to the wall, but nothing will change. Youth is very important. Education of the youth, love, care. For youth, I think a teacher, a father, a parent, a friend, first thing, boys and girls, they need to inculcate or to give youth what? Young children and growing. Love of Islam, proud because he is Muslim. This comes because Salah, before namaz. This comes before anything. If this youth hate or angry or don't like enough Islam or parents and then what else? We will, that is why youth, if they come here to play and everything, it's okay. Because that is the connection That is the way. Otherwise, this is big country. Where are you going? How are you going to find you? Never come. You may be their neighbor, but you cannot bring them if they don't love. Love comes first. Teacher, first thing, make children love Islam, proud because of Islam. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, then after that you do this one. Because that will give you chance them to come next week, then you can teach if you want other things. Otherwise they will not come, or they will hate, or they will put a shield. You will speak to wall. They will not get. Human being is human being. I mean, they are created independent. Very, very important. But, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَا, we did not send مِنْ قَبْلِكَ before you, إِلَّا but, رِجَالًا, men. نُوحِي, we were revealing. وَحَيَا, أَوْحَيَا, أُوحِيَا, يُوحِيُ, يوحيان يوحيون نوحي. We were revealing revelation, wahy, إليهم to them, من أهل القرى, from the people of the villages. قرى, plural of the قرية. Village, perhaps I need to correct myself, region, not village. No prophet to our knowledge came from village. That's what I know. All prophets, known prophets, were born, raised in cities, not in rural areas. This is not insult for rural. I am from rural, I am from village myself. I am born in village, and up to 10 years or 8, 9 years, I was grown in a village. Villagers, I mean, city civilization comes from city. City is, I mean, fine ideas, concepts, knowledge, science, education is city issue. Village have their own rules. Animals, cattle, horse, farm, different. They could have a few education, why not? But we are speaking about like big, developed, complex, compound, a little bit sophisticated knowledge education, which is related with this one. So this is not really a village, but region. Each region had a prophet. It is interesting. Prophets were selected by prophets, Rasul messengers, selected by Allah, elected, selected, chosen by Allah. And when you study all verses of Quran related with this prophethood, who were they, what they did, it is clear that no land, no nation, no region passed before the Prophet, before Isa alayhi salam, who did not have any prophet. Actually, Allah says in one of the ayahs in Quran, I am not going to punish any country, any land, any people whom we did not send prophet. First prophet will go there, teach them, prophet will have message, what? Then if they disobey, they are eligible to be punished. So punishment or responsibility is connected with the sending the prophet, Allah said. Allah did not leave the people without prophets. If there are people somewhere, prophet's message did not go, like Aboriginal in Austria, in New Zealand, wherever, or in Africa somewhere, ulama says, Allah is not going to punish them in detail about salah, about anything. Maybe if they could figure out with their natural understanding that there must be a creator. This creator must be one, because if they had been two, they may be fighting with each other. So that concept only could be asked from them. That concept they are to have in their minds. Otherwise, salah, fasting, they don't know. Wahy did not come. So, and each prophet could communicate with his people, language-wise. This was up to Isa alayhi salam, this was the situation. أَفَلَمْ يَسِيرُوا, a question, fifth, independent. لم يسيروا سار سير 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 يسير يسار, floating, sail, floating of a ship in the sea, floats, goes from one place to another easily. Didn't they travel, walked, made trips, fill out on the earth? I'm speaking about the people. Why didn't they travel and see other parts of the world, not their own village only? فَيَنْظُرُوا نَظَرًا, see. Didn't they see? كيف, how, كان, was, عاقبة end, الذين, of those people من قبلهم, before that. Travel? Why didn't they travel and see remnants of old people who passed away before, destroyed, catastrophe, and see what happened to them? They must have traveled. They know. That means traveling is okay, good. Studying, looking at the remnants of the, like archaeology, like historic monuments. Wow, there were people, they fought here. What did they do? A little reading from the books, what did they do? With ibrah, digesting the information, getting lessons from this knowledge from the books, and looking around and speaking with the people. Is it okay? Good. Unfortunately, we Muslims don't have, like archaeology, like historical disciplines which studies with the location of generations who lived before us. We don't have a map, for example, of Quran, of events, nations lived in Quran, where they are. They were located, Ad, Samud, 10 centuries ago, 15 centuries ago, or more than that, 4,000 years ago. Where did they, and what is the place today equivalent for that? Ad, Samud. We don't have map or something, historic maps and archaeological museums. Museums for the articles mentioned in Quran, for the nations left from the time they lived, for the people who mentioned Pharaoh. We don't have, only just mummies and things like that. It is naturally preserved generally by Europeans or by the people naturally. As Islamic discipline in colleges, Islamic colleges, Azhar or everywhere, we don't teach. Whereas it is very important. Now there is new techniques like laser and other carbon dioxide and things like that. They fix the age of that thing, whatever happened when. They calculate something, new technology, which could be helpful to understand Quran, well, to fix what time, what time, what time. And sciences around the Quran, very, very important. In England, I had some friends years before, so I saw a couple, husband and wife, very interested in Islam, from Egypt, they were from Egypt. And especially this lady, wife of the brother, very knowledgeable, I mean, more than husband, Tafsir, Hadith, fiqh. And she was daughter of one of the Ikhwan's leaders in those days, I mean, old days. So, but she was in botanics, in that botanic area, doing master here in Cambridge University. I said, sister, good, we were speaking like that. I said, why not you write a book about plants in Quran? An independent book, a manual. But my advice is something like that. Since you are studying, first, how many plants are mentioned? Plants, trees, all in that category, botanics. So, how many? Make them, fix this, the list of that. Then study modern sciences, I mean modern explanation in your, I mean books, wherever is it, with pictures and everything, for each one of them, okay? We give references. I mean, botanists say like that, they discovered like that, and it has this specification, this plant, and teen, tree, teen, fig, for example, zaytun, olive, and others mentioned in Quran. Some of them we will see in paradise. So you write a book. But I said a little more. Botanic, modern information, latest information for each one of them. But at the same time, go to tafsirs, earliest tafsir. One of them, for example, Ibn Abbas, Tafsir Ibn Abbas, Tafsir Ibn Jarir al-Tabari, Qurtubi, other tafsirs. What did they say in tafsir? First one, second one, third one, ulama, scholars, pick that from there because she knows Arabic, she knows knowledgeable lady. So modern information, tafsir information, all together under each item, like an encyclopedia. I said that would be very nice. When we are explaining to student or to someone about fiqh, I will grab that one. Oh, tafsirs is there, everything is there, and modern information is there. So I said, look, I mean, you promised me 10 years later, this is my card, I want a copy on my table. You send me a copy. I think past maybe 30 years, no copy. Suggestions are easy and cheap. Yes, everybody preaches everywhere. Action. If I had an institute, for example, rich, money, sister, where are you going? Why are you going to Kuwait? To Gulf States somewhere later. They moved, the family work there. Sit down here, be chief of this research unit. You have your house here. This is Islamic village. We have 500 houses and research center with library, connections. Where are you going? This is the paradise in the world. Where are you going? I will pay you double. You to your husband. Double, anybody can pay. So sit down here, your houses, your education will be taken care of. Your house will be cleaned every day. your children will be taken to best school nearby with our buses. Don't worry, because you are Ummah's prey. Sit down here. For that, I needed green one. That green one was not available up to this time, did not become available. Good one, big one, continuous one. A few dollars I may have. A few dollars is not enough for this. This big project, big money. Halal money. Halal money. So we just preach. We say kalam. That's it, alaykum salam. That's it. No more. Waladarul akhirati. Dar of akhirah. Dar means house, means land, means country. Akhirah, dar, akhirah, hereafter. Khayrun is better. Lillazina, for the people. Ittaqaw, who have taqwa. Waladarul akhirati khayr. Big sentence. Waladarul akhirati khayr. I mean, it is recommendable to memorize these sentences. Waladarul akhirati khayr. Hereafter, khayrul lillazina ittaqaw. Hereafter is better than anything, better than world, better than anything for the people who have taqwa. You are confused? Am I going to do this way, this way? Everybody is confusing, everybody is saying like that. I am confused, akhi. You have this ayah in your brain, you figure out which one is the best in terms of hereafter. This one is the best. Go there. Go for that. Don't get confused. Anybody could get confused, but how to pave the way? By the principles you have in your brain. That is these are principles. أَفَلَا تَعْقِلُونَ. Don't you think, don't you think. You need to think. تعقل. حتى until إذا استيأس, when fell into hopelessness, lost his hope. يئس. Root is يئس. يئس means to be disappointed or to lose hope. Hope, to lose hope. يئس. حتى, until, إذا, when, إذا استيأس, يئس, استيأس, fell into hopelessness, lost hope. Ar-Rusul, prophets. When prophets lost hope, prophets struggle, I mean, hoping that they will correct their people, they will guide their people, people will follow them. Let us try. They tried. Nuh alayhi salam, 950 years. Inni da'awtuhum jihara. I used all techniques, he says. I called these people to Islam, to Deen, to Salah, to Wahi, openly, publicly, loudly. وَأَسْرَرْتُ لَهُمْ إِسْرَارًا. I did same thing secretly, like privately, when you speak loudly sometimes, but when you canvass a little bit, lobby a little bit, or pull this person, give a little coffee, give a little food, then, why are you doing like that? I expect you support me. So it becomes a little bit, when you look at it, eye to eye, it could be a little different. So I used all techniques. إني دعوتهم جهارا ثم إني أعلنت لهم وأسررت لهم إسرارا فقلت استغفروا ربكم إنه كان غفارا. I told them, you repent Allah and things like that. But كلما دعوتهم استغشوا ثيابهم. Whenever I called them, they wrapped themselves, cloth, dress, not to see me, shielding themselves, not to look at me, or embarrass me, harass me, not give me a chance to communicate with them. وأصروا استكبارا عن the ayah. واستكبروا استكبارا. I mean, they say, stories of Quran, very interesting. I mean, these prophets. You see, today we are living in same position. I mean, sections, parts of what happened in the past. Some part today, other prophet's story, another day, another case. I mean, we are all, these stories live. They are alive today too. Nuh alayhi salam said what? When he said, U'budullaha, inni akhafu alayk, wa la tushriku bihi shay'a. You worship Allah, don't associate nobody with Allah. I mean, he was preaching, inni akhafu alaykum azab yawmin azim, inni lakum nadhirun mubin. I mean, I am warning you, I am afraid that you will be punished by painful azab. What the people said to him? فقال الملأ إن ما نراك إلا اتبعك أراذلنا بادي الرأي. Very interesting. Why are you talking about this malak? Malak, like we call in Turkish kodaman, big guys like in this society, you see cream of this society, we don't come to masjid that much. I mean, leaders and things like that, big guys, chamber of commerce, and there are hundreds of organizations outside of the mosque in Muslim countries. I mean, which mosque big generals attend? In which country? No, I mean, they don't go to mosque like regular mosque. They may have in their headquarters everything's doing. So there are big organizations which is outweigh the prestige, the power of mosques. Of course, it is like that. Business people. In mosque, we are asking people dollar, dollar, dollar. Over there, guy comes for one night, 2 million in one dinner. 2 million, I mean, comes late, 7 o'clock, early, 6 o'clock next day goes, and in one night, just 2 hours, 3 hours, sits over there. Every 1 million, 2 million. Money is flowing. Because the guys have money who are sitting there. Big guys. Big guys. They are ready to give that money before they come. This guy flies here. Not something, you don't need to read ayahs and hadiths that much. Because of fundraising, I don't need to read Jama'ah before fundraising. أنفقوا مما رزقناكم من قبل أن يأتي أحدكم الموت in Salah. Hey, people, half an hour later you are going to have this fundraising process. If you don't understand, I am reading you Quran. You give before death comes to you. And it becomes true. So ayat, hadith, to squeeze the people. Excuse me, this is what we are doing a little bit, which is, I'm not too comfortable with that. My people know. But this is the way. I said, someone, is this okay? But we are doing something. He said, do as Romans do, like in English, do as Romans do.
When in Rome, do as the Romans do.
When in Rome, do as Romans do. I said a little too much, but let me keep quiet. There may be too many things. We need to draw lines sometimes, and not that much. Okay, so, but these people, this Malak, Nuh alayhi salam's time, they said, what are you talking about? What we see, they said to Nuh alayhi salam when he invited, what we see, you are followed by the people, إِلَّا اتَّبَعَكَ مَا نَرَاكَ إِلَّا مَا نَرَاكَ, we don't see you, or no, إِلَّا but اتَّبَعَكَ, following you, أَرَازِلُنَا, أَرْزَل, lowest, أَرْزَل, razil in Turkish, same word. أَرْزَل, superlative, lowest of the lowest of the lowest. People are following you. I mean, the people who are, we are watching the people who are just following you at the moment. You want us to be with you, but the people who are following you are lowest people in our community. How can we be with them together following you? How? They are saying. But not, and continuing. Badi ar-ra'i. They are Arazil, lowest, and Badi, Badawi, Badu. I mean, desert, mountain, rural, Ra'i. Very primitive view. Ra'i is view, opinion. Badi ar-ra'i. They are the people uncultured, cannot do educated decision, cannot make educated, no complexity, no compound, no educated knowledge. They don't have, they're simple people. Are you going to be with them to follow you? No. You look around, Muslim, masjid, here and there. I mean, simple. Same thing. When Rusul, the prophets, lost their hope, وَظَنُّوا. Zanna is guessing in Arabic, but sometimes like amana, not guessing, believing. The word zanna in Quran, though it is literally guessing, something guessing in English, but sometimes zanna means having conviction, being convinced, strongly believing. They believed, the prophets. They came to believe, they came to understand, they lost their hope. I mean, struggle. They said, no more. I mean, these people are not going to accept anything anymore. So they have no more hope that they will be listened. When that stage comes, then they believe, أنهم, they themselves قد كذبوا, have been denied, were denied. I mean, they are denied, rejected. We are totally rejected. These people are not going to listen to us, not going to follow us. Ja'ahum. Ja'a comes, to them, Nasruna, our help. When our help comes to prophets, when our help came to prophets in the past, when they struggled, prophets struggled, and messengers and prophets struggled, they did their utmost. They left no way, no avenue to go in, and they finished all their hopes, and they have been convinced that they are totally rejected by these people. That time our help came to them, and we saved them, we punished the others and things like that. For Muslims, struggle, help will come at the end, not at the beginning. جاءهم نصرنا فنجي من نشاء. فنجي, we rescue, najat, najaya, najaya, nujya, yunajjayu, yunajjiyani, yunajjiyuna, mudari', فنجي, we rescue man, those people, nasha'u, we desire. We rescue the people, we save the people whom you desire. وَلَا يُرَدُّ is not returned back, not rejected. رَدَّ رَدَّ رُدِّ يَرْدُدُ يُرْدَدُ رَدَّ رُدَّ وَلَا يُرَدُّ is not going to be rejected. بَأْسُنَا our power. When our power comes, our punishment, our exercise of our power, Allah says, comes to a society, a community, no power, no one is there who will push back our punishment, our power. Our power will be irresistible. Nobody could resist anything. Anil Qawmi, from the people, al-mujrimin, who are criminals. Mujrim, jarama, crime, same word, same meaning. English crime comes from this Jurm. Jim, Ra, Mim, crime, C-R-M. Consonants. Same word, same meaning. Crime, criminals. لقد كان definitely is was في قصصهم in their stories about the alaykum salam welcome that's okay, good. لقد كان is was في قصصهم in their stories. قصص plural of قصة, قصة, story, but stories mentioned in Quran. قصة is plural. قصص أنبياء, there are books, the prophets of the stories of the prophets. You help our sister to find? That is Surah Yusuf. Surah Yusuf from somewhere. Perhaps I may help you. Kana was is في قصصهم in their qissas, in their stories. Ibratun, lesson, lecture. There is lesson. There is something to learn in their stories. In the stories of Yusuf alayhi salam, we just finished, and in the stories of other prophets before, after mentioned. Ibratun li ulil albab, for the people who have lubb. Albab is plural of lubb. Lubb is brain, mind. Albab is plural. Ulu is plural of du. It is a strange word. Du is zawwa, which is owner. Ulu is other letters. So this is a plural, irregular plural, which is different than singular. Singular is zu, words change into, it is not zawat, zud, something like that. It is ulu. Ulu is owner, possessor. Ulul albab, possessors of the brains. There is lesson in Quran for the people who have ability to think, to rationalize, to understand. They have mind, they have intellectual faculty. These are the people who could benefit. Ma kana was not haditha, word. Quran is not word, or stories mentioned in Quran are not words yuftara, falsely invented, iftira. Ad is mentioned in Quran as a nation, Samud is mentioned, nation, Salih is mentioned as a prophet, Musa is mentioned as a prophet, Pharaoh and others. These are not fiction. Real entities live there. These are not something imaginary fictions or stories, novels. They say, I read an article recently somewhere, one of the alims was discussing whether it is allowed in Islam, jaiz in Islam or not, to write a book, big novel, fiction. Somebody somewhere met and did. I mean, if you have already one story which has happened in reality, you expand that much a little bit, but main structure is what happened historically. There was that person, there was that villager. You expand it and put some moral, some Islamic, no problem, the alim is saying. But if you are just fictiously inventing from your brain somebody, something, and putting out a voluminous book, he said, could be haram. Because whole structure is lie. At the end, khulasa. Ya akhi, is art, literature, poem, issue. Art, they see, like a woman which has no dress, nothing. Art. Art. La hawla wa la quwwata. Too much art. It's art. This art, that art, this art. Ya akhi, there is Islamically acceptable art, non-acceptable art. What is this? This is too much. Poems, just anything, any song is like art, like song, sing song. Too much. Really, Muslims have good, I think, good vision, good principles. Of course, living in this type of society, we need to be expressive and able, assertive, able to express ourselves and to influence, to make ourselves known, what we think, what we do. It is a big problem, how to explain, how to be clear, but really what we have as rules, basically very nice ones. It is not really, we don't say, not everything is art, not everything is good, not every music is okay, not every singing is singing or chanting, or it is a big thing. Ma kana hadithan, Quran is not hadithan word, yuftara, invented. Walakin, iftira, non iftira, walakin, but tasdiq allazi, tasdiq, approving, accepting the truthfulness, allazi of that, bayna yadayhi, before that. Quran accepts what is revealed before that. Gospels, Torah, Abraham, we know what we know. We may not know some of them because not mentioned in Quran, some of them. Quran accepts what is revealed from Allah before that. Yahi, Allah is one, His word is one. But manifestation of His one word to Musa in Hebrew, to Isa in Aramaic, to Muhammad in Arabic, to Ibrahim alayhi salam in another language, we don't know everything, maybe to other prophets in another languages. Manifestation, tazahur. Sun is one, but its influence on you, me, on your city, in my city, in your village, in your house, in your body, could be different. A little bit different. But same ray, same shine, same thing. Kalamullah is one. So Quran is not different than Torah, not different than Injil. They support each other. They tasdiq, they approve, Quran accepts the truthfulness, the divinity of Torah, Injil, of course, original form, not distorted ones, not distorted forms. What they say, all prophets approve each other, do tasdiq of each other. Prophets, Nabis, Anbiya, silsilatul musaddiqin. Anbiya are silsilai musaddiqin. Silsila chain, musaddiq. Approve each other. The Prophet Muhammad said, I am friend of Isa alayhi salam, I am friend of Musa alayhi salam, we are same, we are brothers, we are in same category, Ibrahim, everybody. He said, he approves them, he accepts them. But philosophers are what? Silsilatul mukazzibin, not musaddiqin, silsilai mukazzibin. They reject each other, they belie each other's idea. Read Kant, philosopher, Kant, another philosopher, one is French, one is German. Oh, he says like that, he says like that, the other Leibniz says like that and that. They reject each other. Silsilai mukazzibin, silsilai musaddiqin. Big difference. You may find some truth in philosophers' books because they have sometimes good brain. Truth would be anyway some truth, but no consistency in all ideas supporting each other. No. Silsilai mukazzibin, silsilai musaddiqin. Big difference between prophets. Why prophets are musaddiq? Because their source, their book is the same. Kalamullah, 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 one word, one God, one Kalam. وتفصيلا كل شيء وتفصيلا explanation تفصيل فصل إيضاح explanation كل each شيء everything. The book Quran is explanation of everything. If you are able to read, to understand, everything is there in it. وَلَا رَطْبٌ وَلَا يَابِسٌ إِلَّا فِي كِتَابٍ مُبِينٍ. There is no dry thing, no wet thing, but they are all in the book. Some say this book is Mala al-A'la or Lawh al-Mahfuz. Understandable. Also some say, others say, this is in the Quran. But maybe you, me, could not understand everything, but it is there. Openly said, implied, alluded, hinted, analogically is there, if you do analogy. As a marginal thing is there, as a not direct sentence, but inspirational idea is there. Is there. Everything is there. What we need. Wahudan. Also the book is Huda, guidance, Quran. Warahmatan and mercy. The Quran is the mercy. Quran, Islam is pulling the people to paradise, to goodness, to kindness, to good relation with God, good relation with neighbor, good relation with friends. Don't harm anybody, don't harm animals, don't do that. Marvelous thing, marvelous religion. Quran is, Islam is mercy for everybody, akhi and ukhti, for everybody. But what a bad thing, we can't express. We cannot tell everybody, or just telling means nothing but influence everybody that this is the mercy of to them, best for them. I was listening to this brother Nazrin was there, Hamza Yusuf, very interesting person, mashallah, very lovable, and good one. One gets surprised how best Arabic could he learn. I mean, 15 years, 20 years Muslim, I forgot when he accepted Islam. Learned Arabic and having marvelous Arabic, analysis and everything. He said that in plane, he said somebody next to him. So then this guy said that, what, just hello. If you ask him, what do you think about the lifestyle? So he discovered that this guy is a lifestyle man. I mean, they are saying lifestyle, this lifestyle, you see. She said, then he said that there was another person, nothing wrong, but he himself said, lifestyle, you will go to hell. I mean, it was a little surprise for me that, this was his approach that day. He said, you will go to hell. Then I said, what are you talking about? What hell? No, you will go to hell. Because you are against Allah's rule, against humanity, against Israel. The guy shot down to the mountain, but this also was very much prepared. So, then he commented, he said, you are crying for hell. In your heart, you know, you are crying for hell. Because you are not satisfied with what you are doing, not happy, so you want help from me. Oh, it's okay, freedom. You want me, like, to support you or to say a few things like that. I'm not going to tell you like that. It is a little blue, but this is truth. I said, good, a little different method, but I think, yeah. Why are you twisting? Why are we twisting? There is much everywhere. Too much twisting here and there, too much. We have one life, we will live here, then when you go other side, you will never come back. Never forget. Never come back. No possible. So, be clean and clear and do mission is a good thing. Yes. The Rahmah. Quran, Islam is Rahmah for everybody. We need to spread this Rahmah. How to spread, how to say it, how to express it, how to influence. That will help us too. When we do something, it will come back with positive things. When you do something, it will reinforce our iman, our amal. You do more, you learn more. وَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ وَيُعَلِّمُكُمُ اللَّهُ. Young girl. وَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ وَيُعَلِّمُكُمُ اللَّهُ. You do taqwa, Allah will teach you. This ayah is a sign of, if somebody does anything more, he will get, without studying with teacher or anything, just automatically learn more, will be taught more. So if you practice what you learn, really you learn more through that practice without really asking others everything. Practicing makes the person master. Practicing is a way of being taught or learn more. وَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ وَيُعَلِّمُكُمُ اللَّهُ وَهُدًى وَرَحْمَةً لِقَوْمٍ يُؤْمِنُونَ. Quran is Huda, guidance for the people who believe in, who are believing in. This is the end of the surah. Inshallah, next week we will continue to Surah Ra'd. May Allah bless you. Since this is this is big surah, nice surah, best story in Quran mentioned. There are big literature about that. We studied. I will request you to read 3 surah to the class. I will mention all my teachers, relatives, father, mother, my teachers, your teachers, my relatives, your relatives, for all of them. Anyone who has haq on you, anyone who served in this community. Today there is a janaza, a sister, Khalajan, mother passed away, senior sister, for her too. And for anything you have in your heart, Quran is best dua. Quran is best dua. Because it is kalamullah. It is the word of Allah. Allah, Allah, Allah. You cannot find anything better than the word of Allah. Dua you want? I mean, sometimes you say, it is Qul Allahu Ahad. Say, Allah is one. Okay? It is not fitting what I wish, and a good apartment or something, halal money, big money, a few million, something. It is not there. It may feel like that. No, it is there. If you have in your heart, give me halal, million something, opportunity to have. But you read Quran, Qul Huwallahu Ahad, yes, that is the best dua, better than what you are going to say in Arabic, in English, in Turkish, in any language. I think, because this is Kalamullah, Allah is the one who created you. He is the one who created those monies and people. He is the one who will create that, those things, give you those things. He is giver, He is taker, He is mu'ti, He is muhyi, He is mumit. I mean, this is not a joke. So best dua, whatever you have in your heart, as good wishes, best wishes, all of that. My teacher, Terzi Ahmed Effendi. Before that, I mean, some of their names I don't even remember, if you excuse me, because I was so, aggressive type of student. Anybody I found, I grabbed. I mean, on the way, on the train, I found somebody speaking about, I learned from him something. I learned on the way, meeting a person once in my life, things I could not learn with other teachers, from other teachers, because this experience is different. Sometimes a person says in 5 minutes something, in your whole life you may benefit from that something. Compared to other things, this will be flashing information for you. Yes, it happens like that. So, for all of them, and also Professor Hamidullah, may Allah bless, give him long life, healthy life, and nice life. And for all of them, 3 Surah Al-Ikhlas, Qul Huwallahu Ahad, Allahu Samad. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alif Lam Mim Ra. Tilka ayatul kitab. والذي أنزل إليك من ربك الحق ولكن أكثر الناس لا يؤمنون الله الذي رفع السماوات بغير عمد ترونها ثم استوى على العرش وسخر الشمس والقمر كل يجري لأجل مسمى يدبر الأمر يفصل الآيات لعلكم بلقاء ربكم توقنون وهو الذي مد الأرض وجعل فيها رواسي وأنهارا ومن كل الثمرات جعل فيها زوجين اثنين يغشي الليل النهار إن في ذلك لآيات لقوم يتفكرون وفي الأرض قطع متجاورات وجنات من أعناب وزرع ونخيل صنوان وغير صنوان يسقى بماء واحد ونفضل بعضها على بعض في الأكل إن في ذلك لآيات لقوم يعقلون وإن تعجب فعجب قولهم أإذا كنا ترابا أإنا لفي خلق جديد أولئك الذين كفروا بربهم وأولئك الأغلال في أعناقهم وأولئك أصحاب النار هم فيها خالدون فيستعجلونك بالسيئة قبل الحسنة وقد خلت من قبلهم المثلات وإن ربك لذو مغفرة للناس على ظلمهم وإن ربك لشديد العقاب ويقول الذين كفروا لولا أنزل عليه آية من ربه إنما أنت منذر ولكل قوم هاد صدق الله العظيم. Okay. Surah Al-Ra'd is Surah Ra'd, thunder. Ra'd means thunder, like lightning, like thunder, like storm, tornado. Mekkiyatun, this is Mekki ayah, Mekki surah, revealed in Mecca. أو مدنية, there is another view, or it is Madani, whether it is Mecca or Madani, revealed in Mecca or Medina, there are two different views. وهي, it is 43 آية, 43 verses. So it's being revealed in Mecca or Medina is debatable, so both is possible, one is possible, which one? There are two different views. So 43 ayahs. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. About this Basmala, as you know, there are views that it is not revealed, that this Basmala was not revealed, but put because of the hadith, anything important must be with Basmala. Because of that hadith, it is mentioned, there is a hadith, another, كل أمر ذي بال لم يبدأ بالبسملة فهو أقطع أم أبدأ. Because of that, it has been put here. This is Hanafi view. Shafis are saying that it is a part of Quran. Alif Lam Mim Ra. These four letters, Alif Lam Mim Ra. Huruf al-Muqatta'a. Alphabetical letters, individual letters, broken letters, Alif, Lam, Mim, Ra. We don't read Al-Mara like a verb. We don't read, we break, we pronounce each letter differently. Alif, Lam, Mim, Ra, because this is not a kalima, this is not a verb. This is huruf al-muqatta'a, broken letters, which nobody knows what that means. People guessed Alif means Allah, Lam means Jabrail, Mim means Muhammad, something, Ra means Jabrail. These are all guessing. People think, try to figure out, could be, could not be, nobody knows. Only at the day of judgment in the hereafter you would know what those means. In Quran there is ayat muhkamat, in Quran there is mutashabihat. Muhkamat, strong ayahs or clear ayahs, understandable, but many mutashabihat, doubtful, full of shubha. I mean, we don't know, looks like each other. There must be some difference. What is difference? We don't know. And وَالرَّاسِخُونَ فِي الْعِلْمِ, in that ayah, Ali Imran, وَالرَّاسِخُونَ فِي الْعِلْمِ, the ones who are established in ilm may know, may not know the meaning of those mutashabihat. Quran has 77 letters, 7 masani, repeated ones, 7 recitation, 7 type of recitation, or 7 type of layers of meanings. Who would know what? So, what you hear and there or hear me as a translating or analyzing, maybe even not 1/10 of what really is. It may have a lot of other meanings, but I don't know, we don't know. Or human beings may understand themselves in heart when they move up. Allah may manifest these meanings. It cannot be put into words. It could be felt, understood in heart, inspiration could be. So really, what we are doing, what I am doing, very basic analysis of linguistic analysis to accommodate you brothers and sisters to be familiar a little bit with the words of Quran and understand when you are free in your own, having time with Quran reading. That is our purpose. Otherwise, this is like bottomless ocean. Really what we are doing may not be in one drop. Truth, Alif Lam Mim, nobody knows what that means. Tilka, that, those. Tilka is feminine of Zalika. Ayatu, plural of ayah, al-kitab. These are ayahs of the book. Book Quran or book of universe. Universe also is book. You read Quran, you read universe too. When you see colors, plants, people, things, you can, by reading that, you can go to Allah's power, Allah's qudra. Everything is the book. Readable. Everything is readable. Looking at the nature, beauty, you can read, you can understand. Or it may be even the book in Lawh Mahfuz, preserved. So, but let us take a little bit easiest part. These are the parts of ayahs, verses in Quran, the book Quran. وَالَّذِي, those who, that who, أُنزِلَ إِلَيْكَ, was revealed to you min rabbika, from your Lord. Al-Haqq is haqq. Whatever is revealed to you from your Lord is truth. Unzila from anzala, nazala, anzala, unzila. Ilayka, to you, min rabbika, from your Lord, is al-haqq, is haqq. Walakinna, but akthar an-nasi, most of the people, akthar, kasura, akthar ismu tafdil, aktharu, but became akthara, because lakinna makes, lakinna is nawasib, from nawasib, inna annaka anna, lakinna layta la'alla, illa la. But, walakinna, but, akthar an-nasi, most of the people, nas, la yu'minun, don't believe. Allahu Allah, Allazi, he is who, rafa'a, raised, rafa'a, raf'un, lifting up to raf'un, rafa'a, lifted up, elated, lifted up, as-samawati, skies at the top of you is high, lifted above you by Allah, بغير, without, amadin, pillar, no pillar holding, amad, imad, tarawnaha, you see, no pillar is there. Thumma, then, istawa, settled, established or settled himself, Allah, ala al-arshi, upon the throne. Allah raised the skies up, no pillar, nothing, anything holding up, nothing is there holding skies up, nothing. ثم, then, istawa ala al-arshi, upon the throne, arsh, wasakhara, and made subjected, obeyed, let obey, lakum to you, or وَسَخَّرَ الشَّمْسَ shams, sun, وَالْقَمَرَ moon. Allah made sun and moon obedient to you, serving you. سَخَّرَ الشَّمْسَ وَالْقَمَرَ. Allah is the one who raised the skies without pillars, holding up. Then he settled or established himself on the throne and made the sun and moon serving you, serve you. Kullun, each, everyone of the things, sun, moon and others, yajri flows, jariya juriya, yajri yujrayu, flows li'ajalin, for the time, musamman, fixed, named, appointed. Sun and moon and others will be flowing or will be in action, will be working for certain times. Then will clash, will smash, will finish, will cease flying or flowing or floating or swimming. And they have ends. They will end. What is happening is only for fixed time, لأجل, ajal, time. Musamman, named. سمي, سمي, يسمي, يسمي, مسمي, 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 مسمى, named, appointed, ajal, time. Musamman is sifa for ajal. Yudabbiru. Allah disposes, regulates, disposes al-amra, affair, thing, order. Allah disposes things, does things, regulates al-amra, things. Yufassilu, he explains, clears, clearly explains al-ayati, verses. لعلكم, perhaps you, بلقاء ربكم, meeting your Lord, توقنون, you believe in. Perhaps because of that you may believe that you are going to meet your Lord. لقاء, توقنون, بقنا, أوقنا, يقنا, أوقنا, أوقنا, موقنا, يوقن, يوقن, موقن, يوقن, يوقنان, يوقنون, توقن, توقنان, يوقن, توقن, توقنان, توقنون. You are having strong belief. Iqan, strong belief, like Iman. Strong knowledge, yaqeen, yaqeen. Allah is explaining his ayat. What for? For possibility, لعلكم, possibly, maybe, توقنون, you are believing in what? بلقاء ربكم. That is the normal sentence. بلقاء, meeting Allah. ربكم. لقاء is from laqiya, mastar. لقاء. لاقيا, لوقيا, ملاقي, يلاقي, يلاقي, لاقي, ملاقاة, لقاء, لقاء. Three masters, مفعل باب. Three masters. You will meet. This is musharaka. When you meet someone, he also meets you. So these were like when you do jihad, the other party also doing jihad, because jihad is the same. When you do qital, other party also is doing qital to you. So this is musharaka. If you remember, a little grammatical explanations, which we are lacking very much. It is very interesting. I think 2-3 days ago, a brother came from Karachi University. I forgot his name. He did his PhD in Cambridge and Medina Islamic University, Nadwa, Ulama in India. Now retired from Karachi University. So he spoke very shortly here briefly. And it was very interesting for me. He spoke about يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما. Just 10-15 minutes, not planned really. But وقي وقي, he was saying وقى يقي, exactly like Ottoman. I never saw people like that many. Exactly like Ottoman system, grammar, which I am following here. I mean, 10, 15, 12 years I am here. I mean, just 10 minutes. All other explanations, but this one, very interesting for me. Then I met earlier, I said that a Bangladeshi person here from Jama'ah. You never expect a person among Jama'ah like that, Jama'atul Kabir. I never see that many like that. Sitting, then Tafsir, Babu Tafsir, Tawafi, Tafsir and things like that. No. That also was like Ottoman. How it was like that, I don't know. I don't see. I'm still, when I remember, I cannot figure out how it could be. Impossible. Because I did not see other alims like that from that part of the world. I met perhaps hundreds of them. Analysis, توقنون لقاء ملاقات, issue, mastar, musharaka, and things like that. وهو الذي, he is the one, Allah, madda, stretched al-arda, earth. In previous ayah, Allah spoke about the skies, raised up and no pillar, it is there, and Allah sat down on a throne and manages everything, regulates everything. Okay, this is above. Now he is coming on earth, to earth. I mean, explaining the subject of earth. Well, he is the one who made that, stretched earth, al-arda, earth. Is earth stretched? What earth means here? Earth, same word, same meaning. What is the stretching? Is it at the top of the ocean, flowing, floating? I mean, no, not at the top. It's in the atmosphere, flying, like atmosphere is ocean. Raised up. Orbit. Is orbit something which is inside the sea, like ship has way to go somewhere from inside the sea, and planets are like that? They're interesting. What this stretching means? Is worth expanding? Solar system and galaxy and expanding or contracting? Expanding or? It is interesting. Expansion, like disintegrating away from each other, or coming to each other, pieces and things. Quran says, وَهُوَ الَّذِي, he is the one who madda, stretched, pulled, al-arda, earth, وَجَعَلَ, and fixed, made, fiha, on the earth, in the earth, inside the earth, fi in, rawasiya, rawasiya, fixed thing, rasiya, resaya, that is resaya, resaya, anchor, anchor, anchoring. You see, when you have your ship, you want in the sea, you have this anchor so that send down, fix, and like stabilizes. Anchoring makes what? Stabilizes the ship, not pulled away, go away, or things like that, okay? That's what happens. The rawasiya is resaya, rasiyun ism fa'il, rasiyun, rasiyani, rasiyini, rasiyun, rasiyina, it goes like that, rasiyatun, rasiyatani, rasiyatayni, rasiyatun, rawasiyun. So ism fa'il, stabilizers, anchorers, meaning mountains. So Allah made mountains stabilizers. Seems like earth, like flowing or flowing, unstable. So one mountain here, one mountain there, balancing, stabilizers. Vanhara and rivers. Now, Allah is the one who made rivers. I said, I think I mentioned earlier, I attended some conference, Miracles of Quran and Sunnah. And then over there were these geologists, geophysicists, people explaining so many strange things. Strange for me, for them is usual thing maybe, that these mountains on the globe are like ship on the earth. Like a ship has a part inside the ocean, a part above the water, under the water. And these mountains have different physical or chemical structure, different than the earth they are in. So they are like ship. Like ship is metallic, water in water, fixed. Mountains are like that. And mountains have functions, different structure. These mountains have different structure, then different than the earth. So that is why Quran says He earth and then mountains to stabilize, mentioning as a different thing. It is not a popping up, same soil like an island or something above, pushed up or something like it is not like that. And they were saying that this is miracle, that Quran said this, hinted about this subject centuries ago, but science, geophysics, geology was not that strong that time, so people could not understand. But now they are saying we understand because this mountain, and they were mentioning about how many categories of mountains are there in the world, what are their classification. I mean, we may not have interest, but these people are like professors in this area. We are speaking outs and outs in the areas we have no interest, really, no knowledge. وَمِن كُلِّ الثَّمَرَاتِ, from each fruits, ثمرات, جعل made, فيها, in it, Allah, زوجين, two pairs, زوجين, pairs, male, female, man and woman, husband and wife. I mean, female, pairs, togetherness. اثنين, two, زوجين, two, زوج زوجين, زوجان زوجين, اثنين, two. يغشي, Allah makes a leg and covers ليل النار النهار, in day. Allah makes night cover day. So night comes, day is covered. Night, daytime is covered. So gone. I mean, each follow each other. Night follows, covers other, it follows. But here, night is mentioned as coverer. Layla al-Nahara. Inna fi zalika. Definitely there is in that لآيات signs لقوم, for the people يتفكرون, who think. فكر, 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 تفكر, تفكر, يتفكر, 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 يتفكران, يتفكرون. For the people who think. وفي الأرض, there are on earth, in earth, قطع, pieces, قطع, cut, قطع, cuts, sections, sections, you cut, sections, sector. وفي الأرض, there is قطع, sects, sections, متجاورات, neighbors, جبر, jar, neighbor, jiwar. On the earth, there are tracts and pieces which are neighbor to each other. Continents, Asia, Europe, Africa, Australia, New Zealand, I mean, big pieces of the earth. وجنات, and gardens. من أعناب, عنب, grapes, from grapes, gardens of grapes. وزرع, garden of grapes. وزرع, and cultivations, agricultures. Tilting the land. ونخيل, palm trees. صنوان, growing from one root. صنوان. وغير صنوان, or other ways, not one root, with other facilities, other ways of growing these palm trees. يسقى, watered. سقي سقيا, يسقي يسقي. أسقي وسقيا, يسقي يسقي. إسقاء, watering. Yusqa is being watered, بماء with water واحد, one water. يسقى بماء واحد. ونفضل, we make فاضل, higher, better, فضل, 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 يفضل, يفضل, فضل, فضل, becoming فاضل, high, good, better, superior. فضل, making something superior. نفضل, we make superior. بعضها, some of them, على بعض, upon other, في الأكل, in eating. Yeah. I mean, you have dates, all dates, but how many times I don't know, where you go to Saudi Arabia, a big shop is full of dates, oh, you get confused, which one is what? And they have their specific names, and their price are sometimes too high. This much dollar, and you buy a really different. Oh, this different. Same tree or different tree, the same name. Why is different? That's what Quran says. There is apple, there is apple, there is apple, but when you see, oh, one is better, one is, I mean, from my perspective, is not as better as good as the other one. Yes? So وَنُفَضِّلُ بَعْضَهَا عَلَى بَعْضٍ فِي الْأُكُلِ. We made some of them higher than the others in eating. إِنَّ فِي ذَلِكَ. Definitely there is in that the ayat. Ayat, the qawm, for the people, يَعْقِلُونَ, understand. عقل, think. وَإِن تَعْجَبْ. Ajab, wonder, get surprised. Loud, to appreciate. It is a word which has a lot of meaning. Marvel. Even in one translation it says like that. وَإِن تَعْجَبْ. If you become attracted, or if you like, or if you become wondering, فَعَجَبُ قَوْلُهُمْ. Their word is wondering. They too is in that position. What they are saying, in the are we, kunna, when we are, turaban, dirt, dust. When we turn to dust, die and turn to crumble, our bodies become dust. It is strange, it is happening, but how it happened, it is inconceivable, or difficult to digest. This is what has happened. People die and become dirt, become dust. Nobody cares. I mean, nobody after that, after some times. Do we care about our fathers? No, we don't know where they are. What kind of care is that, even if we care? Thanks to Allah, we read Quran and things like that. We are Muslims. That is very good. But other things, helpless. Nobody cares anybody. Nobody can do anything about anybody. Too big mystery. Too big burden. I mean, for a human being, when you think you cannot solve this thing, you cannot come out of this heavy load. إِذَا كُنَّا, they are saying, when we are turaban, dirt, turab, turban, dirt, earth. أَإِنَّا, are we لَفِي in خَلْقٍ, creation جديد new. I mean, when we are going to turn to being, dirt, dust, life will become, then are we going to be, to get new creation and come out from our graves and resurrection and then hereafter and hisab, how it could be? People are saying, أولئك, those are people who, الذين who كفروا disbelieve بربهم, in their laws. They are the ones who do not believe in their laws. أولئك, they are the ones who الأغلال are shackles, cuff type of thing, في أعناقهم, in their necks. You see in perhaps historic films or something like Romans and Greeks, and they, people, when they grab these captives and things like that, they tie their hands like that on the lumber or something in there, and people are their hands at the neck and maybe tied to lumbers or pieces of wood or something like that. I mean, different type of shackles. This is what is meant here, what is mentioned here. They will have shackles about their necks and hands also cuffed, and they cannot move their heads, not freely, they cannot bow perhaps freely and things like that. They cannot run anyway. وَأُولَٰئِكَ, they are the people who, أَصْحَابُ النَّارِ, people of fire, whom they fiha would be in that khalidun, forever. وَيَسْتَعْجِلُونَكَ, they are doing ajala. Ajala is hurry up, hurrying up. To hasten. ويستعجل عجل استعجل استعجل يستعجل يستعجلان يستعجلون. They are hastening to you بالسيئة, with evil, with bad thing. قبل, before الحسنة, good thing. I mean, they are asking you bad things before they ask you good things. Or they are telling you, oh, let your Lord punish us, because this is what you are saying. Bring your punishment. Bring your punishment. They are asking bad things before, whereas they need to ask you some good thing first. وَقَدْ خَلَتْ, definitely past. خَلَى, خَلَوَ, or خَلَيَ, خَلَيَ, خَلَيَت. Past, من قبلهم, before. المسلات, وَقَدْ خَلَتْ مِنْ قَبْلِهِمُ الْمَسُلَاتِ, مثل, exemplary things. Masula. They are asking you, but don't they know that before them people asked and they got the punishment and they have been gone. They are gone now. Before them, this is the same thing happened. People asked, hastened about the punishment and came and they got their punishment. They have these lessons in the history. Why don't benefit from the lesson? وَإِنَّ رَبَّكَ, definitely your Lord is لَذُو مَغْفِرَةٍ, is the owner of forgiveness. لِلنَّاسِ, for the people. عَلَى ظُلْمِهِمْ, about their wrongdoings. Allah forgives people. Allah is forgiver, owner of forgiveness. وَإِنَّ رَبَّكَ, definitely your Lord is, لا definitely شديد, strong al-iqab, strong in punishment, severe in punishment. وَيَقُولُونَ, they are saying, these people are saying, الَّذِينَ, those who kafaru, kafirs are saying, لولا, we wish, why is not, they are saying, why is not revealed alayhi, upon him, ayatun, verses min Rabbi, from his Lord. I mean, whatever is revealed, they are not believing. They are still asking why another one or real one is not revealed to Prophet Muhammad or Prophet Muhammad. They are saying like that, but I am saying to you, Allah says, innama, only, anta, you are mundirun, warner. You are only warner. It is your job to warn, to do inzar. وَلِكُلِّ قَوْمٍ, each qawm, each nation has hadin, guide. Each qawm has a guide. I think I will conclude at this point. And inshallah, next week we will continue. May Allah bless you.